Hey, what's up guys, Eli here, and in honor of having 3 half days this week, I'm going to be doing some startup and shutdown videos. So this is the first one. This is going to be startup and shutdown of all of my Android 2 phones. So, this will not include phones that came with Android 2, but have like Android 4 or any other update on them. That won't include those. This is just phones that I have that have Android 2 on them. Like the HTC Thunderbolt I have, that is on Android 4, so it's not in the video. I also have a HTC Evo 3D that is on Android 2.3.4. However, I don't have it with me because I have 2 of them, and one of them is in better shape than the other one, and the working one is the worst condition one, and the working one has like a weird touchscreen. But yeah, so I'm going to be swapping motherboards on that soon, but not right now. So that won't be in the video. But without further ado, let's begin. Alright, so I just have a bin here, so I'm just going to pull out a random one. So here we go. This one right here is a Samsung Galaxy S Vibrant, the one that I just got not long ago. Alright, here it is. This one is on Android 2.3. 2.3.6. I'm wondering what's the best way to film this. Let's try like that again. Alright, the next phone here is this HTC Cha-Cha. It's a Facebook phone, so yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of Android 2 phones, so this video is going to be quite long. Alright, just pause the video so I can plug that in. Next up is a Samsung Galaxy S Continuum. All my Galaxy S are on the top, so they're all going to be picked probably first or whatever. So here it is with that dual screen right there. I don't know why they did this. It was a pretty stupid idea, if you ask me, that they put this Tinker display here. That's what it's called. So, you know, they could have made the screen bigger. But this is a very thin phone. Like, not thin as in like this, but like in terms of like, I guess width, you could call it, like from here. It's very thin. And God, my camera keeps shaking. Alright, so here's this compared to the Vibrant. I mean, just look at that. The Vibrant's like a giant compared to it in terms of like, you know. I mean, just look at that. That's crazy. I mean, you can see the vibrant on both sides like that. So it's not, I can't really show it that good on camera, but I mean, you can kind of see what I mean. It's a very narrow, I guess you could say, narrow phone. I mean, you can just tell just based on how close the icons are together. They're pretty close. So let's power this one off. Okay. Next up, we might as well just get the other one I have out of here. The Galaxy S Epic on Sprint. I think this is probably the best phone to get for the Galaxy S lineup at the time. It has a slide-out keyboard. It has a flash, 5 megapixels camera. It has that nice sliding door. It was a good phone. It was probably the best Galaxy to get. I like the Vibrant more in terms of design, though, but yeah. I'm not a fan of the keyboard either, but a lot of people were. So yeah, there you go. There's that keyboard. My camera doesn't know how to focus. So there you go. Those are my Galaxy S phones that I have. I also have the Galaxy S Blaze, but that one's actually an Android 4. And it came like that, I believe. Alright, here's the next phone right here. The Alcatel One Touch 990A. I remembered. So let's power this one on with the power button here for some reason. Very early Alcatel smartphone here. And these early Alcatel phones, they're pretty these early Alcatel smartphones, they're pretty hard to come by. Especially this model is very hard to come by. I got lucky and I found this one on eBay. I had another one, but it didn't work, so I broke it. But this one works. It works pretty good. This one here is on Android. That's not what I want. 2.2. 2.2.2. There you go. I forgot to show you what the Galaxy S phones are on, but oh well. There you go. Has a flash, which is nice. Something that later Alcatel phones wouldn't have for some reason. So let's get the other one out of the way, I guess. This is the One Touch. I forget this one. 808A, I believe, but we're going to check. 909B. This one, you could probably find it for pretty cheap, but these are pretty obscure, but you can find them for cheap on eBay. If You Sell To Us is still selling them, because that's where all these came from. That's where all these ones could be bought on eBay. I don't know if he's still selling them or not, but... Look at that animation. It's so nice. This one here, 2.3.4. So there you go. Okay, next up here is an LG Optimus something. I don't know what this one is. It is a LG LS696. It's a pretty nice phone, honestly. It's pretty fast for the Android 2. So yeah, it's a pretty good phone. I like it. It's on 2.3. It's a LG Optimus Elite. It's 2.3.7. So I guess if the Play Store's on there, that must mean it's 2.3. I'm gonna assume. Yes, the volume did get quieter for the shutdown. For some reason, I don't know why. All right, next up here we have a Samsung Dart. Yeah, these things are pretty cheap phones, so when I got this thing, it was like brand new, but it didn't come on the box. This is weird. So let me see if my theory is right. That has Marketplace. Android Market. 2.2. So far, yeah, I am right. Yeah, I mean, just look at how crappy this one is. Not a very nice phone at all. No flash either, so that's beautiful. There you go. Okay. Samsung Dart. Next we have here, get that one out of the way, is going to be a Motorola Droid 3. I'm just pulling out all the phones right now. What's going on here? Why is it like that? Oh, that's oh. Okay, I'm stupid. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh, look at that animation. See that? So this is on 2.2. No, it's on 2.3. Okay, I'm wrong. That has the market still. With a very weird logo. I don't know why it looks like that, but that's kind of cool. Of course, since it's a Droid, it's got a sliding keyboard, of course. So, power this one off. pretty fast. We'll go with this one. This one here is a HTC. I can't remember what it's called. There's the model number, ADR 6330. I can't remember what this one's called though. It was marketed towards women. I know that. They only came in like this color, I believe. It also takes a long time to... Yeah, there we go. I remember that about that phone. It takes a while to hold down the power button. It looks a lot more purple in person than it does on camera. So, I don't know why it's like that. And that should be all. Alright, there we go. I got all of them out now. So that's good. And this one's going to need a charge. Okay. This one here is on 2. Oh, nope, not that. Software. 2.3.4. There you go. I think this is upgradable to Android 4 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, next up here we have this LG, I think it's called an Ally. A-L-L-Y. Or is that Ally? I don't know. That Verizon boot up makes it look like a Java phone until you see Android. You're like, oh. Nice and laggy. 2.2.2. There's that keyboard in the back. Yeah, I think I used, I can't remember, Goo-Gone. I used Goo-Gone, and this is what happened. Because, like, the case that this came in was so gross, and it, like, in the back was all sticky. So I used Goo-Gone, and that's what happened, but... It's just the back. I mean, you can just get a new back, and it's, like, a nice condition phone, so... But I don't care about it that much. Okay, next up we have this Metro PCS LG phone. Yeah, this is pretty crappy as well. It's an MS690. Optimus something, I don't know. The power button's goofy on this one. Actually, no, it wasn't this one. It was another one. Similar to this one on AT&T. That one has the goofy power button.
Metro PCS. Hello. Wireless for all.
Huh. I don't have it on here. That's weird. I'll have to look for it. Oh, here's what the UI looks like on this one. Let's see what version of Android it's on. 2.2. Okay. All right, I found it. Let's go ahead and turn it on. So this one right here, pretty similar to the last one. So actually they both flex that 3.2 megapixel camera too. So this one is an LG P506 Go. So it's a Go phone. Alright. And let's see if we can get the power button to work. I mean, it works. You have to press it kind of specifically. That should do it. No? There it is. Alright. This proves my point. LG makes the worst phones. I mean, not even the cheap Samsung ones are this bad. I don't think, at least. Ah, this one needs a charge, okay. And let me go ahead and show you when this thing was last used. Okay, there's no phone number, so I can do it. 2016. Someone used this phone from 2011 to 2016. I feel bad for him. And this really needs a charge, so we're gonna... Oh. Okay. Alright, and we'll do the last crappy LG that looks similar to it. The LG Optimus S on Sprint. Turn this bad boy on. Look at it. Wow, beautiful. All right, this one here, I believe, is Android 3, not 3, 2.3. Let me see if I'm right. I am right, 2.3.3. There you go. Okay, next up here is this Samsung Transform Ultra. It's a stupid name, but let's turn it on. Pretty cool boot up sound. I forgot it had that, so. Wow. Look at that. This one, Android 2.3, I can tell. It runs pretty good. Yeah, 2.3.6. This is a good phone. Oh my god, for being a cheaper one on Boost Mobile, it's pretty smooth. I mean, look at it. No real problems there. Let's see how long it takes to load the camera. That's good for Android too. That's good. All right, this is a nice phone. I can tell, actually. I didn't think it would be. I thought this thing is pretty crappy, but it's not. It's actually very nice. There you go. Pretty nice. And we will do it's bad. The Samsung Transform. Is it as nice as the Ultra? Let's find out. Excuse for all the sniffling I'm doing. I'm sorry. Allergies are pretty bad. It's not as good as the Transform Ultra. Oh wow, this is a really laggy phone. Look at this. I mean, compare that to the Transform Ultra. It's getting a little better. Alright. What version? 2.2. Yep, 2.2.2. 2.3 is, definitely added some speed to it. I mean, that's for sure. And the Transform Ultra is probably the better phone. I mean, it is a better phone. I mean, you can tell than this. So. There you go, and there's that keyboard, if you want to know. Okay, that's the Transform. Let's go ahead and power on both of my exhibits that I have. So here's the Exhibit 1, the original one. This one's definitely the most obscure out of the 3 exhibits. I have all 3 exhibits. This one's definitely the most rare one. And I mean, just look at its design. I mean, just it's a very weird phone for design-wise. I mean, just look at it. It's kind of similar to the Alcatel. The button layout. These are home buttons here, both of those. And yeah, that's swapped there, but yeah. This one I believe is on Android 2.2. No, it's not. It's on 2.3. But I'm sure it came with like 2.1 or something. Yeah, mine has a little crack there. That's the only problem with mine. Okay, there's that one. And now, here is the Exhibit 2. Look how much nicer it looks. Although it doesn't have a Samsung logo on the front there, which makes it look very weird. And they all came like that, I don't know why. Oh, sorry, it's the Galaxy exhibit. The third exhibit is on Android Android 4.1, I believe. It's on Jelly Bean, so that's why it's not in here. But the second exhibit is, and I believe it could be upgraded to Android 4, although I don't know. Probably not, honestly. I mean, just look how slow it is on Android 2.3, 2.3.6. And just look, it's pretty slow. So I'm gonna go with it was not upgraded. Not upgradable to Android 4.0. I could be wrong, though. And there it is. Okay, so there's the exhibits. Here we have a Samsung, I don't know what this is. It's a Droid of some sort. Can't remember though. It's a very nice phone for an Android 2 phone. It's the SCHI 510. I forget what kind this is, but it's a Droid of some sort. It's like Samsung's only ever Droid phone. And it's very nice for Android 2. It's a pretty large phone, too. I mean, just compare it to the Galaxy S Vibrant. It's definitely a little bigger. So, you know, it's nice. And, yeah. It's definitely 2.3. Don't even have to tell me. So, but here, I mean, I can show you how nice it is. I mean, it's fast. It's a pretty fast phone. I'll go ahead and show you anyway. It's 2.3.6. Yeah, they got that whole Droid boot up, and then the shutdown's just Verizon. So yeah, that's a nice phone. Here you have a Motorola, I believe this is a Photon. It's a pretty nice phone. 8 megapixel camera. It's got a kickstand, of course. So we'll power it on. It's trying to say welcome, and then it doesn't. Can't finish the boot up. Okay, here it is. Let's go ahead and check out what kind of an Android version this one's on. 2.3.5. Yeah. Alright, here is the original Droid. Everyone knows this phone. You know, think Android 2, what do you think of? The Droid. Because it was the first one with Android 2. Mine, unfortunately, is not on 2.0. That would be cool. But mine's not. I love that keyboard. It's a very nice material that they used on it. .2. Yeah, the original Droid doesn't even have the Droid boot up sound that all the other droids have. Isn't that sad? Alright, anyway. Keeping up with droids, here we have a Droid X2. One of the first Android 2 phones that I have in my collection. I've had this guy since like 2019, I believe. Same one too. Never changed it. I'm going to go with 2.3 on this one. 2.3.5, yep. Can someone tell me what the difference between the Droid X and the X2 is? I know the X, I believe the X did not have HDMI. But, like, what else? Is there anything else that's different between the two? Besides the back cover and no HDMI port? I'd like to know. There you go. Droid X2. Alright, here we have probably the cheapest phone on here in this video. It is a TracFone LG. This guy right here is an LG L38C. Yeah, this is a good phone, if you ask me. 3 megapixels, thanks for flexing. But let's turn it on. I said let's turn it on. There we go. And the screen probably rivals like a Java phone in terms of pixelation, because it's bad on this phone. Yeah. This is on Android 2.3.6. Kind of surprised it even runs that. I mean, just look at it. Look how small it is. I mean. And here's the crappy Samsung Dart compared to this thing. I mean, come on. Like the Dart screen is way better than this one, even, which is interesting. I mean, you can just tell. I mean, just look at how crisp it is. Look up there. You can see the pixels, like on the battery icon. This thing looks like a Java phone, but it's not. It's Android. I swear. So yeah. Beautiful. It doesn't like turning off either. Okay, buddy. Great, beautiful. I thought your power button was okay. What happened to you? Okay, you know what, buddy? There we go. Yeah, this is like a very blocky phone too. I mean, you can tell it's very rectangular. I mean, just look. As to why, I don't know. I mean, just look at it compared to like a Droid X2, like how square it is. It's very weird. It's like a phone that they would use in like a cartoon or something. But anyway, okay, next up here is the Huawei MyTouch 3G. Or maybe it's 4G. I don't know. I think it's 3G. That's 4G. That was very fast. It usually takes forever to boot up, so that's weird. And it needs a charger again. This battery sucks. 2.3.6. It's the T-Mobile MyTouch Q by Huawei. That's what it is. Wow, this phone really wants to impress you guys on camera. Usually, that boot up was really weird. It takes much longer than that usually, but sure, why not? Thanks, Huawei. Okay, next up is a Samsung Intercept with a lot of lines in the screen. So, you know, like all of these have lines in the screen. I don't know why, but here you go. It's also like some sort of sensor light down here. This is where what's it called? D-pad is or whatever. I mean, you can just tell how many lines are in the screen already. It's not even booted up all the way. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that nice? Come on, there you go. So yeah, as you can see. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's being laggy. There's your keypad. And this one here is probably on Android. I keep saying 3. Android 2.3, but it might be 2.2. Let's find out. God damn, my hair's messed up, apparently. Look how nice that is. Look at that, you don't even have to touch the screen of your smartphone, which is why you bought the phone in the first place. Anyway, it's on Android 2.2.1 with the top of the numbers being cut off by the line, so that's nice. You can go ahead and turn it off now. I would like to have one of these without there being, you know, a lot of lines on the screen. So, yeah, that's the Intercept. Everyone has one of those in their collection, seems like. You know what a lot of people don't have? The CoolPad Quattro. This came out in 2012, and it has Android 2 on it. So, I mean, that's nice. So, let's turn it on. Gotta love that vibration. Anyway. 2.3.7, that's what this one's on. There you go. CoolPad Quattro 4G. That's the full name. Alright. Here's this one. Battery's kind of bulged still. Say SPHM 580. see if will you turn on? Hopefully. I do remember this one taking a while to hold the power button, but... Okay, I just charged it not that long ago, so cool. Nice job. We'll get back to that one. You gotta love old lithium-ion batteries. Anyway, here's a Huawei on consumer cellular. Isn't that nice? This right here is the Huawei U8652. That's a nice name. So, let's turn it on. I don't know why all these icons are up here. Wow. Look how nice this phone is. Come on. There you go. And settings. Okay. This one is on Android 2.3.6. Of course it is. A lot of these phones are. There it is, 3.2 megapixel camera, of course. No flash. Why would it? Alright, here we have an HTC Incredible. Power button's on that side, okay. Okay, it's a Droid phone as well, right? The Droid Incredible. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, is that like the shape of the camera? It is. The Droid thing, that was the shape of the camera. There's the two flashes right there as well. That's kind of cool. Nice attention to detail by HTC there. This guy is on Android 2.3.4. Wrong side. There you go. Alright. Here is a Samsung Illusion. I also have a Samsung Admire, but the Admires, they don't like me because none of them work ever when I get them. The Admire I had, it worked, and then it just didn't want to charge anymore. I don't know why. It's weird. You know what else is weird? This doesn't want to turn on either, so it's awesome. Alright, cool. Thanks, Samsung. Okay, next phone we have here is the HTC Intruder. It's a tiny phone. Okay, so kind of Android version. It's on 2.3. Oh, all right. This one's on a Claire 2.1 update 1. That's weird. Yeah, this one's on a Claire. So there you go. Okay, power off. I swear I've never seen it like that before. That's weird. Okay. There you go. HTC Intruder on 2.1 Eclair. Cool. And these screws here are fake, I believe. Damn, if I can get the back cover off. I don't have nails, so it's... Oh, no, they're real. Never mind. And it's turned back on. Nope, nope, nope. No, 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 no. They are real screws, so there you go. And there's your micro SD card. Because every Android 2 phone I have, or any phone that bugs me to put an SD card in it to take pictures, I put an SD card in it. I just put the cheapest ones that I have, though, so like 1 gig. I think like that, one of the Alcatels, I think, is like 256 megs or something. Some really tiny number. Let me see if I'm right. Yeah, this has that SD card that came with that that MP3 player I destroyed a long time ago. I think that SD card has 128 megabytes on it. I think. Which one had the 256 meg? I've never seen an SD card, a micro SD card that's small, except for that. Oh, that's got 4 gig. Oh, geez, I'm like hooking it up right there with storage. Oh my, 4 gigs. And it launched out. Awesome. Alright, enough yapping about micro SD cards. Because it's not in the Alcatels, apparently. Alright. There you go. We got 2 phones, well, 4 phones, because 2 of them are on the charger. Here's one. This is a Samsung Gravity Smart. Which is often regarded, well, sometimes regarded as a horrible Android phone. I don't know why. It's not a good Android phone. So, we'll turn it on. Gotta love Android too. Oh. My apologies for talking over the boot up, but it was just your T-Mobile one, so you know what it is. Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, don't give me a software update, please. Okay. Now it's opening up random stuff. Alright, let's close the apps. Why don't we? Wait, what? There's none? Okay, sure. This one's on 2.2.2. Yeah, how cool. And it has Uno pre-installed. Isn't that nice? I'll power this one off. Cool. Alright. This one here is a DTS phone. No, I'm just kidding. It's a Huawei. I don't know what DTS means. If anyone knows, please let me know, because I'd like to know. But anyway, this one here is a Huawei. It's a very crappy one. The M866. Where's your power button at? Oh, of course, it's on that side. Okay, I just got a text. I just got a notification from Instagram that 08 Jeep WK wants to message me. So, if you don't know what a WK is, it's a Grand Cherokee. Why'd I go there? 2.3.6 is the version of Android this is on. Android games. Okay. Nope. Turn on, please. Thank you. Power off. Alright. Okay. And we'll turn on the other two that you guys missed. So here is the Samsung Illusion. Let's make this video under an hour. Here we go. Come on. Turn on. Ah, we're not going to. This one is on. Come on. Android 2.3.6. Okay, and the final phone is the Samsung right here. Colin, we got a minute. Come on. This one is on Android 2.3.6. And we'll turn it off. Cool, we did it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's under an hour. Leave a like, and we'll see you guys in the next video.